August 15 through C21. Kabul entered the morning under a sense of confusion as reports arrived from across Afghanistan. Provincial capitals had fallen one after another with little resistance, and the speed of collapse surprised even senior officials. The Afghan government still believed the capital could be defended. For 20 years, Afghan forces had been trained, equipped, and funded by the United States and its allies. On paper, the Afghan National Defense Forces numbered in the hundreds of thousands. The system appeared strong and well supported. What was not visible was the degree to which that system depended on external support. Air power, logistics, intelligence, and maintenance were all sustained from outside the country. When that support began to disappear, the structure holding everything together weakened rapidly. The Afghan National Defense Forces were built around modern military principles. They relied on centralized command, advanced communications, and constant resupply. These capabilities required foreign contractors, advisors, and technical support. Afghan units could fight effectively when those systems were present. Airstrike surveillance and rapid logistics allowed them to respond to Taliban pressure. Without those elements, operations slowed and confidence eroded. The system assumed continuity, training pipelines, maintenance schedules, and intelligence sharing depended on permanent foreign involvement. Once withdrawal plans were announced, those assumptions collapsed. This was not a failure of individual courage. It was a failure of systemic independence. The system was not designed to operate alone. As international forces withdrew, air support declined sharply. Aircraft became grounded as maintenance crews departed. Supply chains slowed and then stopped. Afghan commanders lost situational awareness. Communication between units weakened across large regions. Morale declined as uncertainty spread. The Taliban avoided direct large-scale battles. They targeted isolated units, negotiated surrenders, and applied pressure selectively. Their system emphasized momentum perception and inevitability. Each local collapse reinforced the next. Units surrendered, not because they were defeated in combat, but because they were cut off. The system unraveled faster than command could respond. When Taliban forces approached Kabul, there was no coordinated defense plan. Political leadership fractured, and key figures fled the country. Command authority evaporated. Security forces abandoned positions without orders. Checkpoints dissolved, and uniforms were discarded. The system ceased to function before the enemy entered the city. Taliban fighters encountered minimal resistance. Control passed through absence rather than conquest. The collapse was administrative rather than tactical. The fall of Kabul shocked observers around the world. 20 years of investment dissolved in a matter of days. The speed of collapse reflected systemic dependency rather than battlefield defeat. A system that cannot function without external inputs cannot survive sudden withdrawal. Training equipment and manpower are meaningless without autonomy. Modern war punishes fragile systems regardless of intention. Kabul fell because the system sustaining it disappeared. No final battle was required. The war ended when the structure behind it collapsed.